On. Audio on.
Okay. Good evening. We're opening the park board meeting for May 7th. Minutes?
No minutes, since we canceled our April meeting due to conflict of schedules.
Okay. Treasurer's report.
There's no treasurer's report. I got back into town this afternoon.
Okay. Then we'll go on to old business. Okay. First
Just
old,
1 second before we do. Pat, are you showing live here? Because I'm showing only the picture.
You're good.
We're good?
we're good?
We're on? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, old business, town park. The Youth Fest, the second annual Youth Fest, is tentatively set for, I believe it was July 27th. Is that what you had down?
Well, what day of the week is that?
I believe it's a Wednesday.
Stay.
Is it a
I
Wednesday?
think it's a Monday.
A Monday?
I think so.
Well, then maybe it's July 29th.
22nd. It's on a Wednesday.
22nd, yeah.
The
22nd.
22nd?
22nd.
Okay,
Yeah.
July 22nd. So does anyone have any questions about that?
No, time was from 5 to 7.
Yes,
Okay.
from 5 to 7. 5 to 7 p.m. and we'll have more about that in our June meeting. Okay. All right, does anyone else have any old business for the town park? I will say this, I think the town park looks very nice, and thanks to Hollingsworth Lumber for donating mulch again this year, as they do every year. And also, the town hall looks very nice with the mulch, but the park really stands out. They put mulch around the trees, it looks very nice. Okay, community center park. We do finally have some great news in that they started breaking ground today. So they've started on the picnic shelter. So that's great news. So we've got approval from the DNR, and everything is starting to come to fruition. Does anyone have anything to say about that?
Yay!
Yes, yes.
Hooray!
Yes.
Finally.
Yeah.
Okay. The playground equipment is set to be delivered Tuesday,
May 12th.
May 12th. Tuesday, it's gonna all be delivered except for the Vista tree, that's the larger climbing structure that with a rope that goes around in
Looks like a
a circle.
cone.
Yes. And the sign, the donor sign. Those are gonna be coming in a little bit later.
Yep. She said about 2 weeks after the other stuff, so late May.
So the shade for the sway bench is already delivered to the site. And the fence has been placed around the entire project to keep everyone and everything safe. Thanks to
Thank
Pat. Thank you, Pat, for all of this, plus making sure everything gets done.
The covers for the sway bench are inside the storage room at the community center, so it's just in a box, it's real light, so, and we'll bring them out when they need them.
Yep. And the animals, the little critters we're gonna have on the sign, the donor sign, the welcome sign, they're gonna be shipped here to the town hall.
They'll get delivered here.
the Duke Energy light pole plan was approved by the DNR. We're gonna have 3 lights and they will have cameras on them. No, no cameras,
Nope, just lights.
just lights.
Cameras will be on the picnic shelter.
Okay,
And the Stout Center itself as well.
And with the new internet, the cameras are absolutely amazing now that we're hooked up with Vericom. I mean, it's instantaneous. The tracking cameras work, everything works. So,
When Barrycom did that line, did they make a drop for the ball leagues? I haven't spoken to them about
there's a
that.
box over there. There's one of those little coffin boxes right
Yeah.
at the corner. That's where they'll drop in from. That's where they
Okay.
can tie into. That's what the guy told me. He said that's why we put that box there at the corner. It's right by the wagon wheels and where the circle's at.
Because it'd be nice to have some cameras in the ball league area
Yep.
that could also hit
Mhm.
the playground.
Yep.
And they would need it for their own vandalism as well.
Mhm.
does anyone have any questions about the construction?
If anybody wants to see where the light poles are at, this is the big blueprint that I have. They're the green. You guys can pass that around. That's just one that's gonna stay here at the town hall if anybody's got questions. I've got paper copies. I know you, a smaller one. I got it on my phone.
I've got a paper
Did I
copy.
give you a couple of them?
I have one.
One? Okay, yeah. We can make, Rick, if you want another, if you want a smaller one or whatever, but that's the main one right there, so. And then Marcia's got one, so.
Okay.
She came out, I don't know what day that was.
Last, we both had Dr. So it was
Was it
last,
Tuesday? Tuesday or Thursday? I don't remember.
I
But
believe
one
it was
day
Thursday.
We laid out the entirety, you know,
Mhm.
the excavation area. So then that's about 3 foot to 4 foot wider than what it's gonna be, so the curbing can go in and all that, so.
And then
That's all dirt that has to be moved out, and Davison's are gonna leave dirt on site to backfill with. So there's gonna, some of it's gonna go out, but there'll be at least 2 loads left there to backfill. And what Lucas is excavating on the other side, there'll be a pile on the other side to backfill around the shelter and the bathroom with.
I have a question about the old tractor pull strip, which doesn't seem to be able to grow
Needs be
grass.
seeded.
Is that what it is, or could we use some of that dirt? Does it need dirt?
No, it needs seeded. It's just all, it's good dirt under it. It just needs grass seed in it, cause it's all dandelion.
But-
It's been sprayed.
Well, it was scraped as well, to try and get a little bit more clay, if I remember correctly.
I think it'll grow grass.
Okay,
It was, if it doesn't, I mean, we'll put some dirt on it, so.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's someplace that we can, yeah.
Mhm.
But it has been sprayed this year with Trimac, so the dandelions should be, and we'll see what it looks like, cause if we come in and split seed it, it'll probably be okay to grow.
It just seems like that strip, you could always see it. It's just always there.
Yeah.
But it does look low too. I mean, it does.
It looks a little low, yeah. But it's,
Yeah, it may be good if, rather than taking some of the dirt out, to throw some of that black dirt on there.
The town's gonna have to look at it, the whole project, once
Yeah.
we get done, to go in and, you know, there's gonna be some finish work, so that's, yeah.
this is the way it should be.
But could we, I mean, I just, before they take it away, you know, if we could use it.
Okay, so we were.
Yeah,
Right on there.
two triaxle loads of
Okay, so
dirt
that makes sense.
is plenty.
Exactly, that we
That's
can
40
get
ton,
on.
that's 40 tons of dirt. and
So
we're-
it's plenty
We're
to,
not gonna need that much backfilling, so.
okay, great, great.
That was my idea, and when we get out there, if I see that we need 3, I'll say leave 3.
Okay,
So, and that might be something that we do once we get started moving.
okay, sounds
It's
good.
just that Reba and I were here when the tractor pull was on, and, you know, they were looking for clay,
Oh, yeah.
so for their
Yeah.
pulling, and so
Yeah.
they took away some of the top.
Yeah,
So if we've got some black dirt,
yeah,
to put it back there.
yeah, we'll look at it when David gets out there, and if I see that we can move
Oops, sorry,
one
Reba.
around,
Why do I
dump it
remember
on
that?
there and spread it out, that's what we'll do.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Good. Okay. All right. One other thing to bring up is the storybook walk. I don't have it on the agenda, but I'm just wondering where that is going to go exactly. Around the playground? That was the thought, but I'm kind of,
I think it should be on the walking trail myself.
do you remember, does anyone
With the
remember?
Playground, you're gonna have curb, and then you're gonna have grass.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not gonna be an all-weather surface to be able to
Walk around it.
walk around it or go around it. Now, you can put a couple of them on the, couple of the stations or whatever at the corners of the playground if you wanted to. And the rest of them could be like even up around the circle or however you guys wanna lay it out. But I don't think around the outside of the playground is gonna be
That's what I was worried about.
Well, that was the original plan though, was to put it around the outside of the playground, right abutting the curb.
but that's not an all-weather surface. So, I mean, we're building an ADA compliant, so that part would not be ADA compliant.
But
so-
the panels will be facing in. So the chairs and such would be on the all-weather surface.
Okay. Well,
That was the original plan.
That's entirely up to you guys. I've never even seen, how big are the panels or the
No.
posts, or
Do you know how many there are?
what do we have to do to get them in the ground? And that's something, I mean, it's game time, so we need to
I
be-
believe they are they in this building?
Yes.
They're in that great
Yeah,
big box
maybe we
back
just
there,
need to
but
open them up and look at
I've
them.
never,
We never had the reason to take a look at this point, until this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
So,
We'll just have to open them up and take a look at them.
that's, yeah.
Okay.
like a box of chocolates, eh?
Okay.
Cause if they're just steel posts with, round steel posts with a sign on it or whatever, I mean, before we go doing dirt work or anything, after we get the curb in, they just need to be drove in the ground and then you backfill and seed and do all that. That way we're not, you don't want them inside the poured in place, I don't think.
No.
I think they need to be outside, that way if one gets damaged, then it can be
Or we can put
pulled
a
and.
bobcat right up to it, yank it.
Uh-huh, yeah, okay. Well, we need to get that box open out there and see.
Okay. Okay. Anything else about the project, building project? No? Okay, Arbor Day. The park board worked with the Rushville Library to bundle and hand out trees. And Rick, how many were there given away?
There were around 53 or over 50 people came to the Arbor Day tree giveaway itself. And then the next day they had the plant swap, where people were bringing in their various, like the iris and such, and swapping them. And there were over 75 people there. So all 100 trees, that would be 50 white oaks and 50 button bushes, were given away. So they were all gone by Saturday afternoon. Either from the Arbor Day itself or from the plant swap. With a great crowd, and also the educator from Howard County Recycling was there, and she gave a presentation. There were people there as well, under the pavilion at NEOC, Nature Explorer Outdoor Classroom.
Okay, good. Anyone have any questions about that? Okay. Community Day was April 23rd, and it was a success. We hit the one day of nice weather that we've had this spring. So it was great that way. There are many nice compliments from everyone about the great job the kids did, the students did. And again, mentioned Hollingsworth Lumber donating the mulch. And First Baptist fed us again, as they have since we started Community Day, which started in 2012. And so it was, they did a great job feeding the students as always, and there were a lot of gift cards handed out, a lot. So very generous to all of the businesses and people who donated those gift cards. The kids enjoy that, of course. Any questions about Community Day?
No.
Okay. I think it seemed to work out. It seems to work out so far better in April than May. But anyway, we'll see. Anyone have any other old business? Okay. New business. Jana, do you want to do this?
Sure. Chris Nuss contacted me about a book box to where the kids could come and read the books and exchange books out. And he is going to build it and maintain it and supply it with its first set of books. And this would all be in memory of Carson Nuss. So Carson's Way would be the ones responsible for it and creating it. It's really
Is that
good
at
about
the town
cutting.
park?
No, this will be at the new park.
Community center park,
Mhm.
okay.
Yes. We were thinking about putting it by the shelter. There's a big bush out there. Maybe we could tuck it right in there. The bush might protect it in a little, and you know, they could either lay in the shade on the grass and read there, or they can go into the shelter and read. So, okay, it's a nice, generous gift.
You may want
To
to
the
consider
playground.
having it accessible from sidewalk or trail, as opposed to having people walk across the grass to get to it.
Oh, have it right along.
May want to think about that.
Sure. Yeah, it's still, you know, there's still no definite plan for placement.
I think somebody would need to make a motion on that.
I make a motion that we accept the donation of the book box to sit out at the new community park.
I'll second that.
Okay. All right. Is there any other discussion on this?
No, but I love those ideas.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
Be very nice. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Motion carries.
Maybe if you're gonna put it by the sidewalk, put it like close to the shelter though. That way, on your way to the shelter.
Right,
You
right,
go past it.
right. Yeah, because that little bush isn't that far off. It's probably
Mm-hmm.
5 feet off.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
but
okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it would work out good, I think.
We also talked about the memory bricks in memory bricks or honor of a family member's bricks, that we need to look into that and the landscaping, and that was an in-kind from, do you remember the name of the company? Anyway, that was an
Journey
in-kind
Books,
to
Women's Journey.
plan out the landscaping.
Calvin.
Calvin.
Oh, yeah,
Calvin.
Calvin Landscaping, yes.
Yeah, I think that 10-foot area between the walking trail and I think that could be, you know, you can make that look very nice.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, between the walking trail and the shelter, picnic shelter.
And it's a 6-foot wide sidewalk, so that's
Mm-hmm.
plenty to pass 2 people going each direction, so.
That'll be nice.
And the sidewalk for the bathroom is the same, so same width, so.
Does anyone have any other new business?
'Cause on the brick, you were talking about picking out a color and
Yes.
engraving them,
Mm-hmm.
getting that all
Yes.
done.
Reba, we talked about that, because you thought that we should start with going on the engraving,
Yeah,
so.
we need to, because if they don't have them at the supply place, we're gonna have to order them, that might take a while. So we need to decide the color. We talked about two-tone, like we have on the other, around the tree where the wheels are, it was like a light brown and a dark brown, so you want it to match the shelter. So is that gonna be metal, is that gonna be brick, is that gonna be, what's the shelter made out of? What kind of wood?
It's got a
Metal?
metal roof, yeah.
Metal roof? So
I think
that's
that
something we
sand
need,
tan color would probably look good up against them.
what we have over there now.
That's just I mean,
Yes,
That would be
I'm just
okay.
the one
throwing
brick,
out
which,
two
which
cents.
brick was discontinued, the light or the dark?
Uh,
I think it was the
well,
dark one,
there's
wasn't it?
I wrote it down, I don't know what it is right now, but one of them was, well, it was discontinued, and what we bought before, they had their, the place, we didn't have to have them shipped in, so that saved us money. We got it off the lot.
Yes,
So, I can go by there and pick up a couple bricks,
That would
make
be-
sure they look
That would
like
be
that.
the way to go.
Yeah,
Whatever they
right.
got on the lot, have those engraved.
Yeah, that way it saves
Yes.
you money and time,
Yes.
don't have to ship
Yep.
it. So I can stop by there and ask Rob about, giving me a few, and I can show you guys. And
okay.
if you wanna keep them the same as the one around we got, I like those colors, I mean, that
Oh,
goes with
I do
anything.
too, yeah, I think they would
I
go
think it
with
looked
it.
best to keep it the same.
And it kinda matches the ones up against the community center that's been there for,
How many names do you have now?
I think there's like 25, maybe 30,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. It's-
So if anyone wants to have a brick at the new park, at the new shelter area, then this is the time to
Order, get them.
order.
Better put an end date on it so you
Yeah.
can get 'em.
We have the forms here at the, Megan has the forms here, so if anybody wants them, yeah.
Yes,
Just
so,
come and fill
yeah,
out
you
a
can get
form.
a,
You
A
pay at
form?
the time, that you order them, that's $100. Paper, up to 12 letters, characters, heart, whatever you wanna put, in memory of, or just because. I got one that said, "I love Roosevelt," you know, you don't have to have anything in memory of, so
right,
put anything on there you want,
you could.
so. Well,
Yeah.
not anything, but.
So we'll get as close as we can to the brick that we have
Yeah, I'll
already.
I'll go tomorrow up there and see what they got.
All right, any other
New business?
new business?
TIF board was looking at projects in town and they have gotten an estimate for what it would cost to repave the basketball court at the Lions Club. And they're just looking into some sort of public-private partnership to see if anyone's interested, how much interest there is. But now there's a couple numbers out there to redo that, because it's past prime.
Is that cement or black?
Asphalt,
It is? Okay,
it'd have to be churned up,
okay.
relayed.
And I thought that's kind of funny because when we had the 80th celebration and stuff, they talked about the Lions Club and the grounds. And when they put that in there, they intended that to be a tennis court. It was also a basketball court, and they also had in their notes in the newspaper, basketball, tennis court. So,
Oh,
and here we're always talking about a pickleball
Yes.
court, and we like to have that over there. So I still think that would be a good place for a pickleball court.
sure.
Oh, definitely.
But, yeah,
Could you put 2 pickleball courts in that basketball area or not? But even, how would you do that? How could kids play basketball also? If you had
Oh, you
nets?
could.
One or the other.
Yeah, you have to.
It's one or the
What
other.
if it had like a removable net, so
Yeah,
that if
that's-
people
Yeah.
are there, they could play pickleball, and then if it's empty, then there's still the basketball with net go up, and the kids can
The only
use
thing you'd
the-
have to do is
play
have the
basketball.
lines and have the portable net.
Believe it or not, the lines are there and a portable net is in the Lions Club, only there is no process for getting it out and using it and bringing it back and
Yeah.
Like the horseshoes and stuff like that, you know, they play and they leave them out there, or a ball, they leave them out there, so it's the only bad thing. No return policy.
Yeah.
That would be,
Bring your own net.
yeah, that would be a Lions decision. So, not ours, so.
Does up at Stouts? Because I remember, I think when like Seth was born, and we rented it out, and we had to go to the furniture store to get the key when we had rented it. Do they still do that?
yes.
So is that maybe something you could check it out from them? We could talk to them if they would be willing to do that.
Either Stouts or maybe even Town Hall or even the ball leagues if they're interested. I saw you looking over my shoulder.
I was looking to see the exact things.
She said, "Oh, great, another job." Another.
Yeah, because if you could just paint it for pickleball, I mean, I don't think kids playing basketball really care too much about lines for the basketball court. They just want a cool
toss it up.
So,
Yeah.
2 in 1.
Little scrap games.
But again, that's a Lions Club decision.
Yeah.
But
But
it's
I mean,
interesting.
why, if that's something we could do, rather than have to go dig another spot or put it somewhere else, and it's, parking's great. you know,
Yeah.
Everything's there, close to the
Mm-hmm.
community center, so that'd be the best place for it, so.
Be awesome.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else? Do new business? All right. Are you ready to adjourn then?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Adjourned.